Let me take you back to the 21st of September 2010. The Australian hip-hop scene was at a bit of a crossroads, and there was a new wave of rappers kicking down the door. The likes of 360, Illy, Horror Show and Thundamentals were all leading the way. All these rappers were killing it and making great music, but it divided the scene. A lot of older rappers and fans who were used to the more traditional hip-hop sound weren't happy with the direction they were taking it. 360, who was on fire at the time, decided to take things into his own hands. He created a concept called Rap Attack, hoping to bridge the gap between the old school and the new school generation. He then recorded, let's be honest, a very mediocre freestyle over some poor quality speakers, but little did he know, this freestyle he recorded in his basement would have some of the biggest names in the scene waiting for their time to shine. This is the story of Rap Attack. And the first rapper that he tagged was legendary MC Earthboy. The whole idea behind this was to tag anyone in the country. Old school rapper, new school rapper, female, male, it didn't matter, just to bring the scene closer together. Among some of the first rappers tagged were some absolute legends, the likes of Bias B, How, Fracture and the legendary Hunter before he sadly passed. The first female rapper tagged was Nay from Cairns at number 11. One of the first freestyles to really stand out was Suffer from the Hilltop Hoods at number 14. It now has nearly 300,000 views.
Who can kill a song like this? Make your face look like this, Facebook like this, torturer, form beats, smash cuts are fucked with orchestras, zombies, and I still get the fans love. So put your man up, now that's a real rapper tag. I take everything a rapper has and make it everything a rapper hat. So pack your bag and catch a cab, I'm known to tag a rapper like a drone over Islamabad with pristine.
Each tag, the quality just seemed to be improving more and more. Rappers were getting tagged from all sorts of crews and all cities across Australia. 31, Billy Bunks went left field on everyone and basically dropped a small feature film. It started to become so popular that fans couldn't wait for the next drop. And if rappers didn't drop in a certain amount of time, fans would be all in their comments asking where the next tag is. The bar again got lifted at number 35, when Pez would jump on and spit over 100 bars. He then tagged Esso from Bliss and Esso, who got very creative, rapping his verse while walking onto stage and then tagging Solo from Horror Show. It now has 350k views on YouTube.
Gained a mind trying to go hard, split his pancreas open up with the go-karts, and all I saw was whistling sirens, all because my missus was driving, and ever since I could piss in the tub, mate, I've been able to do this with my thumb.
Alright, check it out. That was a little something special right there. Rapper tag, Big Macca on it. Now this is very important, mate. I could have tagged Bliss. I could have tagged the Mind Over Matter boys. I could have tagged Daniel and Nathan from Dunt. But I'm gonna be going with Solo from Horror Show. So tag, you're it, motherfucker.
The quality of the raps and the views were just going higher and higher. The likes of Illy, Mantra, Pegs all got tagged, but it was Seth Centra who stole the show. He now has the highest viewed rap attack for season 1 at 500,000 views.
I'm for the zombies, all attack brains. You know, if only you were dope as what you act, I'd probably take you out the fucking trash folder on the Mac. A lot of rappers spitting solely for the cash. My man Admiral Akbar told me it's a trap. Look, it's quite obvious that my confidence has skyrocketed since my Twitter got to 5 followers. Honestly, 2 pockets of lint and a giant shop and
Dielectrics again up the ante at number 44, teaming up with DJ 2Buck. He went out and got a full music video production crew and had his DJ right behind him live. Unfortunately, at number 47, Death Wish Cast tagged Trem, who chose not to participate. It then died off. It's a long story as to why Trem didn't participate, but he told DJ Sanchez in an interview via The Lesson the reason behind that. You should go check the full interview out. It's on YouTube.
I wasn't feeling it anyway, and I didn't want to really jump back in and help that dude out and ultimately give him some street credibility back, which all these guys that were hating on him ultimately did for him, you know? So that's kind of really where it went for me.
When Trem didn't drop for months, it tried to be revived. Some dope rappers like Aussie Battler, Jimbler and Nookie all got tagged, but it was never the same and it was officially over.
Years ago I dropped this little thing called Rapper Tag. I didn't think it would do that much, but it ended up getting some of the biggest names in hip-hop in Australia involved. It was epic, it was awesome. And it's 10 years later now, so there's a whole new generation of artists, and I feel like bringing it back it's going to be super exciting to see who gets tagged, because being an old head now, I see other old heads say, oh, these new dudes don't rap like they used to back in my day, you know, that kind of mentality, like they don't have bars. But I disagree with that sentiment. I think they do. And I think we can showcase that.
Then, 10 years later from Season 1, 360 decided to start Season 2. The season started well. The likes of Nerve and JK47 were tagged early. Complete took it to a whole new level, shouting out nearly every rapper from the Perth hip-hop scene. Some big names got tagged, like Wombat, Scrub, Greeley, but it was Dundee who took it to a whole new level, giving us a full track, basically a party anthem.
Scuba Steve, I was swimming down through the gloomy deeps. I mean, life's a bitch, but then you get divorced, and now these days I'm bloody doing sweet. I never signed a deal for the best price, even when the bank's low and the rent's high, cause I'd rather keep my circle real and keep working till we tennis.
Dundee's rapper tag now has 175,000 views. Cogs come through at number 14 and delivered as per usual and dropped some of the hardest bars you'll ever hear. Some big names have been tagged. The likes of Talakai, Indigo Merkaba and Shadow have all come through and spit some verses. Season 2 has now got to number 29, with Little Spacey just recently dropping one. You should go check it out. Like I mentioned at the start, 360's main goal was to bring the scene closer together and display some of the best talent that we have. I think what he's done has been incredible, and we should definitely give 360 his flowers while he's still here. This has been another video by Desired Oz Rap. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next, and please like, subscribe, share, do all that stuff for me. It helps so much. Thank you.
And then, so how did you come up with the concept of the whole, you know, spit your bars and then you tag someone at the end? And
man, I remember seeing something online where someone did something like, it was like Awkwords or one of the battle rapper dudes who had done something similar, like he was like rapping over a beat and he wanted to hear someone else rap over the beat. He said, I think he did, it was very similar to the same concept. And I was like, oh, that'd be actually really cool to actually start doing that in Australia, but actually just tagging people in and just letting them do their thing. So that's just how that came about. I didn't think that was going to go where it did. Like, that got everyone involved. Like, every single name, like big name in Australian hip hop did something. And the way it evolved too was crazy. Like, I was doing mine on a little shitty video on my iPhone, and like it evolved to a point where people were getting like proper video shots.
yeah, man, I remember Morns' one was a real standout with
Yeah.
not only the bars but the videography and stuff. And
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know.